Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 26 days away from the great American race, the 2026 Daytona 500. We are only 13 days away from cars on track for the Cook at Clash. I think 12 days are on track and 13 for the actual Clash. So yeah, our off-season, our non-racing season is almost there. We are almost over. So, car number 26. Obviously, the first one a lot of people think of is going to be that number 26 Quaker State for King Racing. Larry McReynolds talks about it all the time. Fondling memories. He was a crew chief for that ride. This is obviously the 26 that Jimmy McMurray drove for RFK, or Roush Fenway Racing at the time. And so Johnny Benson Jr. also drove that 26 for Roush. I think Cheerios was the sponsor at one point. So it's like, there's so many, it's like when you, in my head, I'm like 26, oh, the Ricky Rudd car, you know. And sometimes I have to stop and think, I'll see somebody who drove it, I'm like, they drove that car? Like Jimmy Spencer. For whatever reason, I cannot picture in my head what Jimmy Spencer drove the 26 car, what team it was, or what sponsor or anything. Alright, 86 different drivers in the Cup Series drove the number 26. 1,108 starts. 8 different drivers won 22 races. 116 top 5s, 259 top 10s, 36 poles. First race was September 4th, 1950. Last race was October 9th, 2022. 783 times it was a Ford, 197 in Buick, and I think most of the King Racing was Buick. No, I think it was Buick and Ford King Racing. 76 Toyota. I actually had to look that up to verify that. I'm like, there was a Toyota? 65 Chevrolet, 20 Mercury, 15 Dodge, 12 Plymouth, 4 Pontiac, 2 Lincoln, and 2 Oldsmobile. So Brett Bodine has the most starts, 147 with 1 win, 13 top 5s, 43 top 10s, average finish of 18.4. Then Jamie McMurray, 144 starts in the number 26, 2 wins, 11 top 5s, 32 top 10s, average finish of 21.8. Earl Brooks, 109 starts, 2 top 5s, 13 top 10s, average finish of 21.0. Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer, 70 starts, 5 top 5s, 13 top 10s, average finish of 21.9. Johnny Benson Jr., 66 starts, 3 top 5s, 12 top 10s, average finish of 23.7. Ricky Rudd, 58 starts, 2 wins, and then that, I think it was Rockingham or North Wilkesboro, where he dove into turn 1 and there happened to be a black 3 in his way. Oops. We've seen that video package over and over when 26 spun the 3 there. But he had 2 wins. We know how good Ricky Rudd was. 13 top 5s, 26 top 10s, average finish of 15.0. And then Junior Johnson got 12 of his 50 career wins in the number 26. So in the 27, he also got a bunch of wins. 40 races for Junior Johnson in the 26, 17 top 5s, 18 top 10s, average finish of 12.3. On the Xfinity side, 491 starts among 77 different drivers, 18 top 5s, 62 top 10s. First race was February 19th, 1983. Last race was November 1st, 2025. Bobby Hamilton Jr. had 65 starts, 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s, average finish of 22.7. Brian Keselowski had 39 starts, average finish of 30.9. Dean Thompson, 35 starts, 1 top 5, 8 top 10s, average finish of 18.4. Kaz Gralla, 34 starts, 2 top 5s, 9 top 10s, average finish of 19.2. Ron Hornaday Jr., 24 starts, 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s, average finish of 18.3. Kevin Grubb, 23 starts, 2 top 10s, average finish of 21.5. Now on the truck side, there is less starts and less stats because it wasn't used a lot in the truck series. Which I know that, obviously the truck series has been around less than Xfinity and Cup. That's why the stats are always going to be less. But 121 starts among 17 drivers for the number 26 in the truck series. 7 top 5s, 17 top 10s. First race was May 27th, 1995. Last race was October 31st, 2025. Tyler Ankrum, 45 starts, 6 top 5s, 15 top 10s, average finish of 16.5. Dawson Sutton, 27 starts, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s, average finish of 19.6. Jimmy McMurray, 15 starts, average finish of 23.9. Tony Roper, 6 starts, average finish of 27.2. And then Randy McDonald, 5 starts, average finish of 25.8. So we are 26 days away from the Great American Race. Stay tuned to Robert Sports Show. As we get a little closer, we'll have the previews of each season and the predictions for the 16, 12, and 10 for the chase for all 3 series. And obviously the winning in is done. We know that. We know there was a little talk on track yesterday about waivers, and people were confused about this. It's pretty simple. If you miss a race and you get a waiver by NASCAR like they have in the past, and you're in the top 16 in points, you make playoffs. Pretty simple. So it's just like when Kyle Larson missed Charlotte for the Indy 500. If he was granted a waiver this time and he won the regular season title, he would start with 2,200 points. If he missed the race, if he missed Charlotte for the Indy 500 and was not given a waiver, he would, and he's top 16 in points, he would still be in the chase, but he would get the base points of 2,100. So the predetermined amounts for the positions that they already put out there, you just lose that if you miss a race and you don't have a waiver. So like if Kyle Larson wants to, miss Charlotte to get it for the Indy 500, he wants to miss Iowa for the Knoxville Nationals, he can. He just wouldn't get a waiver, and if he won the regular season title, he wouldn't get all the extra points there. He would start with the bare minimum points, as long as he was top 16. So yeah, a driver can definitely do that. They just lose a bunch doing it. But hey, you're more than welcome to do it. And if you know that, hey, as long as I get to the chase, I'm 16th, I can make up 100 points in 10 races because I'm that damn good. Knock yourself out. Miss all the races you want. I like that idea. I like the fact that if you miss a race and don't get a waiver, there's a penalty behind it. Just like Austin Hill. And they use that example of him getting suspended for hooking Eric Almirola. There was a penalty for it. Now, without that, there's literally no penalty for that. And that's what I think some people like, we don't need waivers anymore. I'm like, you kind of do, because what happens if somebody hooks somebody, they win the regular season, they miss a race, they win the regular season title, you have you missed a race, but that meant absolutely nothing to you by missing a race. Now there's some teeth behind it, so I like that actually. All right, we are 26 days away. We'll go over that when we kind of preview the Cup Series and NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and then the Craftsman Truck Series. I say Xfinity here when I'm doing the countdown, only because the last race was ran under the Xfinity banner. Next year it's in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. So anyway, we are 26 days away. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. And just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.